Hey old soul, just over a year ago I sold everything I owned and moved to the land of Bali with my ex-husband and 3 kids. Now I live my dream life, traveling first class around the world, teaching others how to do the same. If you are ready for a life that is so abundant and free, where money flows like air so effortlessly that you don't even care because you are simply focusing on you and allowing everything to be true, then you are exactly where you need to be. Let me teach you how to be wildly abundant and insanely free.
Let's dive. You're stuck because you are on the edge of your old identity and you need to shift into the new identity. But what is required to go from the ego's current identity to a new egoic identity is often a decision. And that decision is the decision that's keeping you stuck. It's the decision that's making you feel paralyzed. It's the decision that you know in your highest timeline that you need to make to get from A to B, but you're terrified to make that decision, not because of your soul. You're terrified to make that decision because of your ego. You're terrified to make that decision because your ego is clinging onto its current identity for dear life. But how we make this journey really fun and delicious is that we allow identities to constantly shift and change and delete and rebirth and restore, and we get really good at being a chameleon in life. And you can really just look at your life from when you were a baby to who you are now. You've naturally done it effortlessly, but as we get older and we get more stuck in our ways, the shifting of the egoic identity can become much more challenging, much more rigid, much more hard to navigate, and there will be a lot more things that come up, because what happens is that the collective naturally goes from baby to adulthood, and you've kind of been on the collective train with egoic identities. But then it starts to become a little bit more challenging when you're older, because a lot of people that are not old souls, light workers, starseeds, they stay stuck in an egoic identity, and that identity serves them from, young adulthood all the way till the day that they die. But because you have chosen a very potent, powerful journey, you've chosen, a life beyond your wildest dreams, a life so beautiful that it's beyond anything that you know what it absolutely seems. You have to really ask yourself, okay, cool, what's required of this? Am I willing to let go of the current egoic identity right now to step into the new? And what's happening right now is everything that you have known. I feel like it's a very big rebirth, big shift when you say goodbye to all of the masks, the personas, the egoic identity that got you from childhood to adulthood. It got you out alive. And then you have to go through one of the biggest rebirths of your life, which is what I went through with the, letting go of the over $1 million home, the 6-figure car, the number plates, the marriage, the country I grew up in. Like, I just let go of all of that. That was the most painful rebirth I've ever done. And that's what I take a lot of my clients through, and what's so beautiful about the fact that mine was so painful, I'm able to soften the pain for a lot of my clients because I've been there before. It's like the 4-minute mile. When someone's walked it before you, it's easier for everyone else. And so that rebirth is often the most painful one, because it's actually just letting go of everything that you know to be true. It's letting go of everything that you were taught. It's letting go of the collective. And that rebirth is so symbolic of getting out of the rat race. It is potent. It is powerful. Now, the limitless wealth transformation is really what I take people through. Whether you've just gone through that rebirth and you need to learn how to stabilize it, or you are at the very beginning of the whole next chapter, and you really need to look at how am I going to navigate this? How am I going to walk through this? So whatever piece you are at, if you're feeling that on the edge, on this side of a cliff where you're absolutely ready to fall in, to jump in, I just want to remind you that that's the most beautiful place to be. And when you jump in, you don't sink, you don't die, you fly. You absolutely fly. You will soar, you will spread your goddamn wings, because you are an old soul, because you are the chosen one, because you know in your heart of hearts and your soul, deep down in the core of all that you are, that you were made for so much more. So if you're on the edge and you're ready to jump in, the Limitless Wealth Transformation, I hope, is a decision that you're feeling called to, because it will absolutely change your entire life. I channel this beautiful, beautiful program, this beautiful, beautiful transformation, this beautiful medicine for my psyche. Every masterclass truly is medicine. It's like a Reiki healing session. Like, it's deep, it's potent, it's wild. And because I'm a projector, I like life to be effortless. I like it to be easy. This isn't about you hustling and grinding and pushing and shoving. It's about you turning up to the medicine, the sessions of what's going to be unfolding, and really allowing your soul to step in and lean into something that's very, very different and very, very, very new to you. And it's going to be so deep, so powerful. One of the ladies the other day was like, I don't know about the 12 months. Like, I just don't know if I can commit 12 months. And I just said to her, you know why I've done 12 months? First and foremost, my soul, my guides told me it had to be 12 months, because 12 months is all around the law of gestation. It's all around 3 months, 3 months, 3 months, 3 months. It's like literally the whole entire universe, 3, 6, 9, 12, like it's in threes. And so it is really potently, deeply based on the law of gestation. And then also in my journey, the times I had the greatest shifts were when I worked with teachers, healers, mentors for 12 months. So I know the shift is potent. I think we're often in this illusion that we want it to be quick, we want it to be fast. Your soul's already there. We've already manifested it from higher dimensions, higher timelines, higher frames of being. But we have to allow the 3D body to get into sync with the 3D reality. And we do that by playing with universal laws, which are all in the Limitless World Transformation as well. The 12 universal laws. If you miss out on them and you want to get deep, definitely join that, because it's so freaking potent, so powerful. Those laws were out of this world, and I use them every single day. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, stuck is not real. It's an illusion. You're not actually stuck. You're never, ever, 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 ever truly, truly, truly stuck. You're just struggling to make a decision because your current identity is too terrified to let go of itself to create the new identity. And often we, as spiritual, coaches, healers, teachers, we call this like the void, where it's like you fully strip back your identity and you don't know what is happening. You don't know where you're going, because the new identity is being reformed. It's being rebuilt, but you're going to be guided. You're going to be helped. There are just decisions that you need to make. And I want to remind you that when you make the decision, you will fly, you will not fall. You came here for a life well and beyond your wildest dreams. So don't be afraid of the void. Don't be afraid of your identity stripping back, because the ego, that's what it came here to do. It came here to serve you and be a chameleon and strip back and rebuild and reform and move in and just allow. There is a world out there so freaking beautiful. And you're not going to see it if you don't keep jumping and diving in and making decisions. So if you are feeling called to the Limitless World Transformation, I invite you. I welcome you. I'm so honored and blessed to just have you in there. Thank you so much for being you. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for the path that you're walking. Thanks for all the things that you're talking. I love you. I see you. Have the most beautiful, magical, phenomenal day. Big love, wealthy old soul. And also, if you are feeling the call to come to Bali the 9th to the 12th of July, please send me a DM to send it. Oh, I can feel the energy already. Have an epic day, beautiful soul. Big love. Mwah.